Hello out there, I'm still on the air. Thanks for tuning in to 87.8 CKKD Cadence Pirate Radio. I will be broadcasting here, hopefully not for too long, but still bringing you all of the news about Iwu and University, superheroes around town, campus life, and of course, all the best music. And just to show them I wouldn't have been biased, I will not be covering anything that might be a conflict of interest. So let's jump into it right after I let you know what happened previously on Dungeon Punks.
She carries around a little bag of peanuts.
I don't think I have a secret identity. I think everyone knows who I am.
And now it's licking it.
Well, but-ish.
You can do both.
No multi-classing at my table.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your Dungeon Master, your Editor-in-Chief, your podcast dad, and all the other stuff. And with me, as always, are the members of Collateral Damage.
My name is Taylor Ramone, and I play Jackie Hyde, aka Hyde. And one of Jackie's fun facts is that she actually loves to play Magic the Gathering. She's a part of the school Magic the Gathering club, but she doesn't talk about it with everybody else. And her favorite colors to play are blue and white.
Whoa.
Phil is the only one in this room that knows what that means.
It's like healing and counterspelling, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Very goody two-shoe.
Yes, exactly. She's very good at Tisha. What do you think? She's playing red-black? I don't think so.
In this economy?
Color. Against type.
Blue-black? Oh.
And I am Phil Cieplak, and I am blue-black. No, but I am blue-black. And I play Jason Evans, aka Thrasher. And a little fun fact, a little new development about Jason is in light of setting up this D&D game for his friends, he's kind of found a new passion of getting into painting minis. There's a man out there named Carmen that apparently knows a lot about it.
Does he have like a YouTube tutorial channel that you watch?
And what's the handle of his on the internet where you can watch those things?
Honor Roll Games.
Thanks, Jason, for filling us in.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Kirk Hamilton, controlling Kevin Dance, aka Cadence. And Cadence fact, Cadence only drinks low-fat chocolate milk.
I'm Leigh Eldridge, and I play Artemis Archer, aka the Bandit. And my Artemis fact for today is that when Artemis got her brain back and found that Artemis Q had been using a smartphone, she just shoved it in a drawer somewhere and has been ignoring it ever since. So, yeah.
I am Mel Shim. I play Barbara Babe Lacey, aka Terra Firma. And Babe has recently tried jalapeno cheesies, and she loves them. So that's now her snack of choice. She's just
good for her.
Popping those cheesies, like, nom, 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 nom.
My faculty fact for today is that the 10th president of UVU was Ribbit, the robotic intelligence built intentionally for teaching, who was created by the academic board to stem the tide of scandals that had plagued the university. Ribbit was later fired and decommissioned for embezzling university funds.
Damn.
Sounds right.
And when last we left our heroes, you were showing up for the crossover at the Quarry. Where you were going to have a debate / hand-to-hand combat with your opponents in the student election. And
Does it have to be hand-to-hand? Because some people are screaming.
It's just a full melee combat, I guess, with some ranged combat if you powers are
Scream to scream combat.
Yeah.
So just powered combat.
combat, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just one-on-one. Yeah. It's the crossover.
Because if it's just melee, like, yeah, I have a sword now, but...
It's almost like it's some sort of contest of champions.
Yeah, exactly. It's a war that's done in secret.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a world of battle. It's a crisis on this one university
On the singular quarry.
Crisis on campus.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin has gone through just a real roller coaster of dropping out and re-entering, and has finally decided to re-enter because he's got the hots for Princess Proxima. And so
But why does anybody do anything?
Yeah.
And Artemis bullied him.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Princess Proxima also kind of emotionally bullied him a little bit about it.
Yeah. Whomst among
A lot
us?
of women bullied Kevin into this.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Told you, it's his kink.
It's his kink. He's got a sub-dom thing going on.
Maybe he's just discovering it
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Yes, that's why.
Did not realize that up until this point.
Yeah. It's a new kink forming.
It's better not awaken anything within me.
Exactly.
I think it already has. Yeah. You're a little too late. Things awakened in Kevin, and he decided that the best thing to do with that energy was enter politics.
This will not go wrong at all.
No. Collateral Damage really does seem on track to win this one for sure and not lose badly at all.
Nope, we're prepared. We knew it was going to happen.
We knew it was going to happen since yesterday. We are more prepared than usual, but...
Oh yeah, we need our when we go into the battle, the team
Team.
pool.
Yeah.
Also, because Kevin succumbed to the peer pressure, we get a
We get a team point.
We get a team point for,
Yeah.
Oh, an extra team point.
Yeah. So we should start with 2 team points because we started the session with 1 and now we get a second.
Oh, additional things that happened in the previous episode are that Artemis got hired to work as a projectionist
Mhm.
at the campus theater.
And maybe occasional cashier because
Yeah.
they seem to be.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you got to do a lot of different.
Yeah.
You got to wear a lot of different hats, and you do have to wear different hats depending on the different jobs.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hats off cinema.
Jason started a D&D game for the group,
Mm-hmm.
which also included Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
And
No reason other than Stu needed a character.
And Jackie went to therapy.
And Babe tried to
But their
do
doctor
research.
might be like an evil apparition that she's been having visions of. So
Mhm.
And
that's
Babe was in the lobby with a book and trying to do research, but she got distracted, obviously, and was playing with her haunted phone.
Man,
and you did get asked to leave
be
because
too
it
real.
was swearing a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I had to put it away.
Whenever you type, instead of like the tick, 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 tick noises, it goes like shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck.
That would be really funny, but also really
Yeah.
irritating.
It
Shit,
does
fuck, ass.
also occasionally like really deeply read you for filth, basically, in like embarrassingly personal ways.
Let's get Babe a new phone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Artemis should just give Babe the Serena XOXO phone.
And that's how Babe finds out that Artemis was Serena.
All
I
along.
thought she knew.
No,
No,
nobody knew.
no one knew.
Nobody knew?
Yeah,
No.
she was so mysterious.
Mhm. Babe's gonna get this phone, then just have all these notifications for Serena and be like, what?
I think. Do you want to do that? I think
Yeah,
that'd
sure.
Be funny. Yeah. So maybe after that whole thing happened, and you were like, I got kicked out because my phone swears at people.
Yeah, not the nice swears.
Oh,
Gun.
Artemis Q had like this smartphone that she bought. I'm not going to use it. Do you want it?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, if there's anything on there that's personal or like weird photos, just delete them, I guess.
Well, why don't we go through it together?
Yeah, actually, that's probably it. I haven't looked at it yet because it's weird. But
Give me a
that's
ton
good
of
idea.
notifications, and I just threw it in the cupboard.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was giving me bad vibes.
So we look at it.
And then we find the Instagram account.
Shocked face. You were this person, XOXO. This is you.
What?
Oh, I guess it's not you. I guess it's the other
I mean,
you.
it's logged into that account, but I don't know anything about this. She had like influencer or something.
Yeah, she was like so popular, but no one
It's
knew
like
who she
you in
was.
a wig, just like at a like club party.
Anyway, that happened. So
This is my favorite sushi place to go to in Universe City.
Yeah.
just, like,
Come
doing
by
a
this
weird
hidden gem.
ASMR voice.
Come by this speakeasy.
Everything's a hidden gem.
You can go only get it in with a secret key.
Just taking pictures with like K-pop celebrities.
Yeah.
The brief period where she's in a K-pop band.
Artemis Q disappeared for a week and went on tour with as a K-pop idol.
Mhm.
Wow, she was busy.
Yeah, that makes me tired.
So I'm going to run down the fight cards here of who you would be fighting. So President Babe, candidate Babe, you will be going up against Terra.
Mhm.
And then whoever wins that fight will fight Warbler, who has just won against Cassie Longtooth. Who is the VP of Internal Affairs is still Jason,
Mhm.
VP of Internal Affairs candidate. I will let you choose. Do you want to fight your other opponents are Tony Hawk?
I don't want to fight
Tony,
a bird.
Tony with an eye. Super smart mad scientist bird.
Yeah. But still
Or
just a literal bird.
Polymath 9.0, which is a future super intelligent android from the future,
A future super intelligent android from the future?
Yeah.
Wow.
who is a
From the
descendant
future.
of the current villain Polymath.
I feel like I would mind less to punch the android.
Okay, so you're
I'll-
fighting Tony Hawk. No.
No.
Damn.
Move from the DM.
You can fight Polymath.
Yeah.
VP Events and Student Affairs, which is
I guess that's me.
Kevin, again, fighting Princess Proxima. The VP Finance and Services candidate, which is Artemis, is fighting either Shrike, which is Meg's, which is Jackie's crush.
Shrek?
The Shrike.
Shrek.
I mean, big and beefy.
This is just what Artemis always calls.
Shrek.
So you either have to fight a super strong rugby player
Uh-huh.
or Ultrasonic, a speedster who is Sonic the Hedgehog themed.
I mean, we know how to beat a speedster.
I was going to say.
Do I want to break someone's ankle?
And then our VP University and Academic Affairs, which is Jackie, either has to fight Kelsey or
Or actually, maybe good.
Babe's brother.
Oh, Sophie's choice. I'm gonna fight fucking Kelsey.
Yeah.
Fuck Kelsey. Oh my god.
Send her to hell
Send her right
in a body bag.
to hell in a body bag. Wow, Jason, you're really into this.
Fuck
J-
you,
Jason.
Kelsey.
You know this isn't to the death, right? I just want to make sure you know that before you start your fight.
Non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal.
Well, he's
I
fighting an android,
Yeah.
so
Okay. But for the next round.
they're repairable, mostly.
I mean,
Most
accidents
Come across it.
happen.
I am a person.
I'm sapient.
Yeah, but you can be repaired.
I have full civil rights.
Who's Artemis gonna fight?
Artemis is gonna fight Shrike because I can
And I'm a beefy girlfriend.
goad her by calling her Shrek.
The whole fight, Ultrasonic is going to be looking at his watch and tapping his foot.
He's just waiting to go get a chili dog.
He's just throwing some rings up in the air.
He's doing
If
ring.
he
when
lands
he
a
gets
really good
hit.
hit on him,
Yeah.
he'll spray rings everywhere. That's his secondary mutation.
Oh, that would have been
His
fun.
weakness is being drowned. Which, to be fair, is most people's weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not with Jackie around. She got that guarding skill.
That's true.
Yep.
I don't know. There's probably fish people.
Yeah.
Drown them in air.
We prefer Atlanteans, someone says as they walk by.
What about the guy who's a literal fish?
I'm a fish man.
Merman, Dad.
Murdered.
So who would like to go first?
Let's roll a dice for it.
Let's roll about it.
Oh, we're all rolling?
Highest goes first.
Well, might be me. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, looks like it's probably.
Yep. I got
Yep.
a one.
I got a
six.
5.
Hmm.
All right, so it's Jackie versus Kelsey first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a
What powers does Kelsey even have?
there is someone who's sort of like MC in this. It's Mutant MC is his code name, and he's like, yeah, he's wearing like blue and yellow jumpsuit. He's got a cool like mask. The eye piece is an M and a C. It doesn't look like it's probably that easy to see at him, but
No.
he seems to be making it work. His full only power is to amplify his voice.
Useful.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe he has like a good announcer voice just to begin
Yeah.
with. Like,
And he says, next up at the crossover in the Quarry, it's our VP candidates for university and academic affairs.
Woo!
Versus.
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, there's some student that can create holograms. Is like throwing holograms up of you. It's Hyde, aka Jackie Hyde, versus Kelsey.
Boo! Boo!
Is Jackie in Hyde form already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I cracked my knuckles.
So my question for you is, do you make the first move in this fight? Do you think Jackie would, or would she be a little more reactive?
I think she wants to pummel Kelsey.
Okay. So then you can directly engage a threat.
Okay. Did we clear our conditions from last time?
Not
No.
unless you did something about it.
Fuck me. Okay. I'm directly engaging a threat. I'm not going to mark a condition to choose an additional option. Ooh, 11.
Okay. This is basically, I'm going to say this is, you are going to win this fight. It's basically to like first condition. So you like hide up, you charge in. I think Kelsey's starting to like throw up some shield spells and stuff. I think, yeah, there's like the Doctor Strange, like circular shield spells, like 3 of them come up, and Hyde like fully like punches through all 3
Yeah.
and like knocks Kelsey like across the sort of arena set up here. She is like getting up to her feet to like kind of has barely recovered from that. You can see she's a little dizzy and starts trying to cast. I mean, I think Hyde does the like Hulk leap and like full on like smash down right in front of her, and like that's enough to knock her out. And you
Cool.
have pretty handily defeated Kelsey.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, either that or I was going to start throwing out some dispel spells. But spell versus spell. Dispel. Great. Awesome. So Jackie like runs and does like a victory lap and is like getting the crowd hyped and like is
Hide.
Some of the crowd's getting hyped. I
hide,
do think some of the
hide.
crowd is having to like get out of the way because you are like dangerous and like cracking the ground as you're running. Some people are kind of terrified of you still.
Yeah.
As is the problem of the transformed.
Okay. So yeah. And then she unhides.
No one
and-
really got a sense of what your platforms were, but
Oh yeah, my and then she goes up to like okay, so here's the thing. With academic what's my thingy? Academic what?
is university and academic affairs. So you would be like meeting with the university governance.
I'm gonna sit on the board. We're gonna get some things passed. We're gonna fight to keep tuition low. We're gonna fight to keep housing charges low. We're gonna do this for you.
Woo!
Yeah.
Just say the word fight a lot. That'll work.
Fight, fight, fight.
I'm just going to throw in, because taking a condition, Kelsey does technically get to make a villain move. You hear her like kind of coughing, speaks. I was like they're going to listen to a monster. And then she was
I'm in a person form. I've unhided.
She said what she said. Some of the crowd does seem a little swayed by that.
Oh, yeah, it's a monster. So just ought to be a monster. Oh, yeah, monster.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. Jackie's like, I might be a monster, but I'll fight for you. And I'll use my strong muscles to do so.
Woo! We believe in you, Jackie.
I'll scare the board into lowering tuition. No, just kidding.
Governing through fear.
And I think Kelsey doesn't really have much more to say beyond that.
She shoots Kelsey a look, like a glare, but also I'll beat you. Shut up.
I'll punch you again. What up?
Want to fight? We just fucking fought. I beat you. I beat your ass.
Get yourself under control. I think we move on to our next fight.
She turns Kelsey into caffeinated mayo.
Turn her clothes into caffeine.
It's our VP candidates for Eternal Affairs.
Woo!
Woo!
It's Jason, Mike Party.
Okay, I guess there's no way around that.
Jason. Meh, 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 meh. Woo!
I run into the circle.
Debating
just
and
start
battling. Polymath 9.0.
Boo.
Boo, boo.
The crowd actually kind of cheers, and someone goes, "He's from the future."
He doesn't belong here.
Babe, you can't say that.
Oh, that's timist, babe.
Wouldn't he know the outcome of this then? That
Future sucks.
That seems a little
Wow,
bit
that's a really
sus.
pessimistic attitude to have, Jason. Are you going to present a platform, sir?
Efficiency. Oh shit.
A platform so efficient it doesn't even exist. Amazing, he says. And I think he goes into a good 2-minute long, actually well thought out, ingenious platform about how he's going to restructure the internal things to save a bunch of money and make things more efficient and reduce bureaucracy. And
Jason, just punch him.
Yeah. When do I get to punch you?
While he's mid-speech, just thunk in the face.
It is a fight and debate at the same time. You can just punch him.
Yeah. I want to provoke him or try to.
okay, roll
Him,
to-
them, android.
It, he, what? Sure. She.
You could simply ask my pronouns. I would provide them.
Before I punch you in the face, what are your pronouns?
Any, all.
I would like to get up into their face and
Okay.
do the chest thing super close and try to provoke them mid speech to try to get them to crack and turn to violence, make it into a fight.
Okay.
They're making a speech and your face is just right up next to their cheek.
Roll
Yeah.
to provoke.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching.
Oh.
So that's a 13.
You're not feeling guilty? Just double checking.
No, I'm afraid. That's it.
All right. So you do provoke them. He says, you are invading my personal space. I would kindly ask you to leave. And he's just going to gently put a hand on your shoulder. And then with the force of a being that fights Superman level threats just pushes you back. So I'm going to get you to take a powerful blow.
Okay. So I got one condition.
You want to roll low.
Mm-hmm.
But Jason succeeded on the provoke someone roll, correct?
Yes.
So for NPCs on a 10 plus, they rise to the bait and do what you want.
And Jason wanted him to turn to violence, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I also wanted them to kind of look foolish doing it. They're in the middle of their speech and I'm just right in their face, trying to egg them on. And despite their cool level-headedness, they still crack and forced to kind of turn to violence.
Okay. Then I will reverse this. And he'll say, he says something you are invading my personal space. He says, I don't like that, and loses cool. And then throws a full punch, and you still need to take a powerful blow.
Sure.
Which
Okay. So I get smacked.
you get smacked.
So
But he looks like a
And you
loser.
gain influence over him because this is an overreaction,
Oh, that could be useful.
which will be useful in the future. Except on a 10 plus on a powerful blow, you need to either remove yourself from the situation, lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way,
Oh, no.
or 2 options from below. So you could just be knocked out of you just lose this fight. Just get hit so hard.
because 2 options are give ground, struggle past the pain, I want to win. I'm here to win.
Well, you can give ground,
Yeah, I will
and
give.
then you have to choose one of the other two as well. So you have to choose. If you choose two options from the list, you have to choose two options.
Yeah. So if I give ground and provoke it, no, I can't do that one because I'm fighting solo. So I'll take two conditions. I only got the one, so I get hit pretty hard.
Yeah, you get hit. You do the like slide stop at like the very edge of the arena. There's the like track carved through the like solid stone of the quarry where your feet were.
I am now angry, but a little bit insecure because I was a pretty strong hit.
You were not expecting it.
Yeah.
I think you broke your nose.
Sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not the first time for Jason, I don't think.
Yeah.
No.
I'm bleeding, and now it's tarps off, and take my shirt off because I don't want to get blood on it.
All of your like ripped up black metal
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh, you weren't in costume?
No, because I'm here.
You're here as Jason.
I'm just here as Jason, so I'm just wearing like Civ clothes.
All right, yeah, you take your shirt off and it's full like abs and whatnot on
Yeah.
display. I think the
And
crowd
tattoos.
likes that.
Damn!
You grate some cheese on those abs.
Looking good, Jason.
This is all us.
Yeah.
Polymath 9 can't match that because his clothes are part of his body because he's an android. He's built that way.
And I think at this point, I'm mad and I'm angry, and I'm gonna lash out, and I'm gonna start like using my powers to increase. Oh, you know what? I think this would be cool if I like get close to them. So I like run up towards them, maybe try to like bear hug them. But instead of like using my muscles, I'm gonna just use like density and gravity to just like start compressing myself and them into like a singularity. Not literally a singularity, but you know, I don't want to blow.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That
blow up
sounds
the
like
university, but
It sounds like a directly engaged threat to me.
I'm hoping to use my powers though, if that's possible.
You want to unleash your powers?
Yeah, I want to
here?
unleash my powers.
Sure. Okay. Let's unleash your powers then.
Specifically because I have thick skin. When I'm angry, I get a +1 to unleash my powers.
Okay.
Let's see. 5, 7.
Oh, yeah.
+1, right? Or was that
Plus
including
2.
your +1?
You have influence over them. Doesn't that give you a +1?
No,
No.
not in this case.
Either way, it's still
Okay.
7.
7? Okay, so on a 7 to 9, marking condition, it'll tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. I think in this case it's unstable.
Yeah.
So you go in, you land a hit on him, and I think this will be enough of a condition to knock him out, but you grab him, you start like crushing him with your singularity, and it is like crushing his body. He's looking a little like freaked out. But also, you're like, okay, and I'll just stop now. And you're like, what? So you're like, mass is just like increasing, and like the ground is starting to like crack and rumble, and like things are starting to like, stones are starting to get like pulled into you. The like space time is kind of warping here a little bit.
Yeah.
What's everyone else going to do?
Light starts getting a little weird.
Yeah.
Everyone else, he's the only one in the fight.
Yeah, this is vastly becoming a more than just this fight problem.
Uh-oh.
If I psychically knock him out, will that stop?
Ooh.
It might be the only way.
Let's
I
try
think
it.
Polymath 9 is like, he seems to be losing control. Someone is going to need to help solve this situation. I do not appear to have a working body at the moment.
I want to command Jason to sleep.
Okay. I think putting people asleep is an unleashing your powers level. So you're going to need to do that.
I have influence over Jason. Does that give me anything in this
Just
case?
have a quick look at influence. When you have influence something or someone, you can take a +1 until moves targeting them.
Cool.
Which wouldn't have changed the result in your case. So
That is plus freak 9, 10.
Okay. Yeah.
You do it. You extend your powers. I think I'm going to say in this extension, you could kind of push past just the empath thing. You get to touch on the powers that were always there,
Nice.
that are the Artemis Q mind reading-ish a little bit. And you just sort of command Jason to sleep.
Okay.
So Jason, I think you can feel Artemis go into your mind and then nothing because you fall asleep.
Okay. Do I like awaken a moment later, or how does the?
Yeah, probably. You just be like
Okay.
a little tap in the face, awakened as you're
Kevin
being,
probably ran over and he's trying
Yeah.
to wake you up.
as you're sort of being pulled to the side of the arena.
Yeah.
So is Polymath 9 because his body doesn't work currently.
I wake up to.
I probably would run over with Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
we're
drag.
dragging you over, and who's up Polymath 9 with?
He is with Terra and Kelsey. And
Okay, so they're probably taking, maybe not Kelsey because she's out, but
As I'm waking up, being dragged away by the two of you, I'm just like, did I win?
Oh.
Yes.
I think so. I mean, if you look at Polymath 9, but I don't I don't know, Kevin looks over for an official ruling.
Why don't you assess the situation on this one? Or I guess it could be Pierce the Mask to get the vibe of the group.
Can I assess?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is a 3, but it's plus a 3. But it's a 6, but I don't know if anyone can help with that.
Sir.
Hey, man, you think it's going great?
Going great, pal.
I don't know how we would like rule this into the
I gotta
fiction, but I was thinking maybe I'm gonna maybe mark another condition. I'm gonna say that I'm feeling a bit guilty. So like as I'm kind of getting back up and like, you know, things have cooled off, I look over to the competition and like their body is just like mangled and crumpled, and I'm like feeling a little bit guilty that I kind of went a little bit too hard, couldn't let this one go, and I'm thinking maybe like, I don't know, just like dropping out of the, or like calling it a draw or something.
Sure, yeah.
And being like, I don't know if I can continue. That was a little intense.
Mutant MCOs.
It looks like it's a draw, I guess? Weird.
I guess, depending on how you want to rule it, it could be a DQ, and Polymath 9 would win by default, but then Polymath 9 probably can't fight in the next round.
Yeah, so they're like, disqualified, or I'm disqualified,
disqualified.
and then they drop out.
Yeah.
I guess that means the winner of the VP Internal Affairs battle is Tony Hawk.
By
There's just
default.
a screech.
No one wanted to fight a bird, and then you won by default.
Yeah. You're listening to 87.8 CKKD Cadence Pirate Radio. I'm Kevin Dance, and you better believe I'm still going to have a question of the day here. If you're just tuning in, today's question has been, can a necromancer control hair because it's dead cells? There has been a raging debate all day on the phone lines, but I think the last word goes to Dr. David Magic himself, who surprisingly texted in to say yes, they can control hair, and no, they are too busy to be your stylist, so stop bugging him. Guess that answers that. Let's take a quick break, because I still got bills to pay, and then we will be right back with Precursor and their song, Where's the Cavalry?
Just make it quick. We're still pretending it's alright. Fucked up, it feels like forever. I never thought that things could go so wrong. And I know the world's unraveling as I watched it all burn down in flames. Don't tell me nothing's wrong. Where's the cavalry? Don't tell me nothing's wrong with us, with me. I'm so tired of digging deep, trying to silence all these clicks. Hard time, holding my head straight, scared to find out what I said. Dialed in, went down to the lever, chinning up the shits that would never. Really not much left to show. Whoever thought we'd sink so low. We're having the fight of our lives. Where's the cavalry? We're having the fight of our lives. And I know the world's unraveling as I watched it all burn down in flames. Don't tell me nothing's wrong. Where's the cavalry? Don't tell me nothing's wrong. We'll all be dead and gone. Where's the cavalry? Don't tell me nothing's wrong with us, with you, with me.
That means next up, it is our battle between the VP of Events and Student Affairs candidates, which is Kevin and Princess Proxima.
Kevin is going to start defensively just because he is not conditionally, because I don't have any conditions, but he is still somewhat guilty about, air quote, letting Proxima die in his hell dimension. So maybe in the last, I don't know, week or whatever, we've had like superhero team practices and he's been like overly defensive of her. So yeah, the start of the fight is just basically kind of like not being on the back foot, but just defending everything she's throwing at him and not necessarily fighting.
So she is going to open this match. You're sort of like getting ready.
Mhm.
Do you give a little bit of speech, or do you want to wait for her?
Yeah, I'm going to give a little bit of speech. I'm going to I know it is the events and affairs. You know what? Events and affairs kind of works for this. You know, this team has seen a lot of terrible things at this university. The events of Inauguration Day, killer robots running amok on campus. We've seen students and friends literally being kidnapped and replaced by aliens. We've literally been to hell and back for this university.
Well, that sounds like a fun party, she says. You, of course, have all attended some of my royal parties that I've thrown here with all of the wonderful accoutrements we can bring from outer space to just really bounce up our parties. And she's like, and I know none of you ever hold back at our parties, unlike my opponent, who for the last several weeks in our cuties competitive superheroics practices has been holding back, almost like he is worried he might hurt me. Well, trust me, Cadence, you can't hurt me. She says, I think you're pretty powerful. This is like, we're getting this all in like anime, like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
She's just like, so I want you to hold nothing back. She's like,
Okay.
because I won't be. And then she's like, does the like anime like move so fast she's right in front of you and is like cosmic punching you. I'm gonna need you to take a powerful blow.
Okay.
You should call her out for being involved with the alien kidnappings.
That's a 10. I don't think she was.
Okay, so
Was she? Call it into question. Play dirty.
well, first you're gonna take a powerful blow. So either you have to remove yourself from the situation, lose control of yourself or your powers, or the ones from the list. Give ground, lash out verbally, struggle past the pain.
Yeah, I guess I can't lash out verbally.
I mean, you can. It would just not be great for you.
Yeah. Well, it's provoke a teammate or take advantage of influence to inflict a condition. So I can't. There's no one to do that to or with, unless it would count as one of them on the sidelines. Okay.
They're available to take foolhardy action and
Yeah.
jump into your fight, which would, again, not be great for you politically.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to remove myself from the situation.
You could give a bit of ground and then struggle past the pain and mark conditions.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to give a bit of ground, and then I will mark guilty now, and I will mark insecure. I feel like that's a good combo for what's happening.
Okay. She is going to do another like cosmic like speed teleport thing to the other side as you're like have been launched up and now she's coming with a punch down. Isn't hitting you yet, so you have a moment to act now.
Okay, now I'm going to kind of regain my bearing midair. My big pink wings are going to shoot out from the side, and I'm going to take a bit of evasive action and create a mace in my hand and bring the mace down into her face.
Okay, directly engage with that, please.
Mace face.
Mace face. And that is danger. Jeebus. 6.
I mean, I have a thing you get to act again. This won't be the end of the fight or anything.
Yeah.
You just come in swinging with the mace, I'm thinking, and it fully just like, she doesn't react at all, and it like shatters across her face, like Captain Marvel getting punched kind of thing. And she's kind of like, is that all you've got?
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Kevin blushes.
If you can't harass
You
your
do,
own team, what are you doing?
Wow,
you mark a
Princess
condition
Proxima
or
is so
anything.
No,
strong.
I don't. I think I just, yeah.
She looked so beautiful when she was getting hit by that mace.
Didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
That's a strong person.
Strong, independent woman.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. I am going to use my moment of truth. And the moment of truth says, sometimes it can be hard to tell where the show stops and where you begin, but not today, not now. Because right now there is no show. Right now you are the thing you pretend to be, bold and bright and beautiful and amazing and powerful and confident. Right now you draw the strength of your audience, comfort from their belief in you, and you can do anything they think you can. Of course, after such an impassioned performance, your audience will just have even more demands, which I feel will be the result of this. So yeah, after the mace smashes, Kevin's going to look at her and be like, do you want to know why I've been holding back and overprotective?
She's like, no.
Yeah, punches Kevin. Kevin's out. No.
No, this is the moment of truth. She stops. You're both like floating in the air, like
Yeah.
20 feet up.
I'm gonna say for that.
What'd they say?
Yeah, I think
Huh?
for this
What?
part, I'm just talking to her.
Yeah.
And then so we're both kind of like floating up face by face. I say, do you want to know why? It's because when I was literally in hell, my hell was letting you die, and I failed you. And I think she just kind of like gives a look, and then it's a look for a second, and this look just kind of hangs between both of them. And then she just like grabs his collar and they smooch.
Okay.
Smooching.
Hey,
yay.
Well, this looks like another tie, I guess? Can't really disqualify him for making out. But I guess that's the end of that.
Tongue fighting.
Yeah, what are the rules of this debate fight anyway?
It's a little loose. It's kind of an informal thing. So.
And Tony Hawk advances again.
Damn, that Tony Hawk.
It'd be Warlock Jr., who I guess Warlock Jr. is like, I guess I'll fight whichever one of them wants to fight me, I guess, whenever they're done.
It might be a while. We're really going at it.
Should we be watching this?
Yeah, it starts as everyone's
mask
cheering.
falls to the ground.
It just goes on for a slightly uncomfortable amount of time, and then they stop and like,
Are you done?
yes, well, for now.
I think she says, for now.
Yeah,
So another tie. Good.
I guess so.
I don't know, looked like a win to me.
Does that mean Warlock Jr. wins the whole thing?
I mean,
Neither of you are out.
neither of you are out. She made the last move. I don't know if that counts as her winning.
Yeah.
She made the move on the smooch.
Was my moment of truth, though.
Was your moment of truth.
Yeah.
But you got a hot babe.
That is true.
And she has to settle for Kevin.
It's definitely a reach. No.
I mean, you have recovered significant clout audience-wise. People are this has definitely gone viral on the internet already.
Yeah.
Oh,
everyone's cell phones were
Cadence smooching. Kevin rejoins the group, I guess, on the
guess.
sidelines.
Damn.
Okay,
got, like-
Don Juan.
You've got like glitter makeup smeared on
Oh,
your
for
face.
sure.
You got something. Oh, never mind. It's glitter. That's never gonna come out.
It's space glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stardust.
Ooh. Yeah, you're going to have to get used to that.
Yeah, probably.
He will.
So is she going to be over like all the time now?
Oh, he's gonna go over to their place. Their place is much nicer.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Do you think Proxima wants to come to our garbage house?
Maybe she wants to join the D&D group.
I was literally going to say we can invite her for D&D.
Wow, it's too early to invite her to your D&D game.
We
Come
already
on.
Bro, slow down.
We already have 5 players, and Jason is the DM, so you're gonna have to clear it with him.
Speaking of girlfriends, next fight is VP Finance candidates, which is Artemis versus Shrike, aka Max.
Shrek. Artemis has something of a speech prepared about fiscal responsibility and doing an audit of the student government finances and making sure that money is going where it is allocated, et cetera, allocating money to programs for...
I don't want you to roll a directly engage a threat for this.
Okay.
Woo,
I wanna
Artemis,
see-
you're the best.
Yeah, I guess, but I think it could also be plus superior. But I do want to see if this is incredibly boring or not, if it's engaging to the people here.
Oh, like Artemis is talking to the people.
Yeah.
Like this is like making sure that your money, your fees are going towards et cetera, et cetera. 8.
Okay, I think you deliver a pretty good speech. There's some parts where it drags, you get a little too into the weeds.
Yeah, Artemis goes a little communist.
And I think Meg gives a like surprisingly good rebuttal. Like she's pretty smart about that sort of stuff. As a potential professional athlete, she's already gotten into like good finances and stuff.
Jackie's like, woo! Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to be
Conflicted.
cheering on the opposition.
So I think it's sort of, I think you ultimately are a little bit on top, but not as much as you maybe expected.
Okay.
The crowd isn't fully won over by your detailed financial plan,
It wasn't
as good as it is.
I wasn't thinking it would be that detailed, but it's good for politicians to have an actual plan.
Yeah, and a lot of people in the crowd agree, and a lot of people think that the other plan is also good.
That's fair.
And then sort of as the talking starts to wind down, like Megs is sort of just doing a little bit of stretching. She's like, I know you don't have like physical powers, so really sorry if I hurt you here.
I mean, don't hold back.
Okay. Just like comes in faster maybe than you're expecting and is gonna
Sleep.
okay. Unleash your powers.
Come on.
Huh?
Ooh.
That is 8.
You do hit her with a bit of a sleep. You can see her groggy, but she is going to throw a punch before it takes effect.
Okay.
And she might still get up from it because it is unstable and temporary.
Or I can mark a condition.
Or you can mark a condition.
I am going to Mark Artemis's favorite condition, angry. So she's asleep.
Okay. She is still going to land
She
a
can
punch
still hit me.
first, though,
That's
yeah.
why I'm mad.
Yeah. So I'm going to need you to take a powerful blow.
Okay. Roll low. Roll low.
Oh, the old 11's back.
Yep.
Just for simplicity, can I say this? Encourage you to this is you also pass out. Just have
Sure.
another. You like she's falling asleep as like just a like train engine of a fist connects with your face.
Just collapses on top of you.
I think she can jaw
Mhm.
punch. I get knocked out for a second.
So you both come to on the ground. She's asleep. You're coming to having just been freshly knocked out.
Yeah.
And they're already like, again, you're hearing the end of an announcement. Like, another tie, I guess.
No. I'm awake. I'm good. I'm like struggling to get up. I'm good. I'm good.
Still feels like a bit of a technical knockout, but I guess we'll give it to you.
She's still asleep.
Can you stay on your feet for 10 seconds?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
You immediately
No.
fall on your butt again.
I get up.
I mean, we've had too many ties. We're going to give this one to Artemis, I think.
Use my bow to hold me up.
You absolutely think a minor fracture in your jaw.
I'm gonna go get that MRI.
Yikes.
One of your pupils is definitely a different size right now.
Uh-oh.
That's bad.
That's so bad.
Definitely getting that
Super
MRI.
bad for you guys.
Artemis, I think you need to go to the medic right now.
I have a concussion. I'm fine.
I mean, that means your brain rattled around your head.
Yeah, I think we need to take you to the med tent.
I'm not bleeding internally. It's fine.
That sounds like something that somebody bleeding internally would say.
I will go after Babe's fight, okay?
All right.
Okay. Don't let Artemis fall asleep. Stay awake. Stay awake.
We give her some
Actually, let
horsepower.
people with concussion fall asleep if they are not. They
This
don't
is
have
pulling
brain
out an
bleed.
EpiPen to give herself adrenaline.
As she's saying this.
I'm gonna be fine.
You just stab yourself with a needle, someone says.
No.
Now we're here for the main event, the next president battle. It's Terra Firma.
Ow, woo, ow.
I come out with those boxers robes, with
What
the
does it say?
hood.
What does it say on the back?
Bitch, please.
Yes.
Versus Terra.
And there's like a smoke in the middle of the ring, and then there is sort of somewhat ninja themed, but with like some tarot imagery, sort of superhero suit.
Cups and wands and
Swords.
And
swords.
knaves.
The cape is like a major arcana on the inside.
Ooh, what would be the priestess?
Yes, that sounds right. That sounds good.
Can Kevin tell if it's the same ninja as the break-in?
Give me a Pierce the Mask. It is a different outfit. This is like a superhero outfit, but with some ninja touches.
Well, that is a 9, but it's a good thing that I leveled up, so my mundane is only -1 now. So that's an 8.
I mean, you're suspicious. It's suspicious, but you're not like sure.
Well, on a 7 to 9, ask 1.
Okay.
What are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How can I get?
You can also make up a. You
Yeah.
can just straight up ask, is
Okay.
this the?
Yeah, is this the ninja?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
And then I'm standing next to maybe Jason. I just do like to smack him in the shoulder, like I fucking knew it.
Jason's like, what?
Knew what?
Exactly. That's the ninja that broke in. You
You
remember the break-in? Nobody believed me with the magic cards and the
Dude,
monsters.
she does not look like a ninja.
Jackie,
She's wearing a
What?
cape.
Yeah.
that's the ninja that broke in.
Yeah, I could see that.
Thank you.
How do you see it? She's wearing a cape.
I mean, the cards, tarot, the cards, etc.
Yeah, magic cards.
Magic.
We'll see if she uses her powers.
Oh, I wonder if she plays magic. She played Commander with me.
There's also a bit of a commotion happening nearby. You see that Beckett is actually doing anything. He's like seems to be making like a protest. He's like, one of the powered students like fully just gave another student a concussion. We're not stopping anything for this. He's like, this is ridiculous. He's like, I'm not taking part of this. And
I'm
storms
fine.
away.
She's okay. We're going to take her to the hospital after.
It's like,
I
it is
have-
ridiculous to the degree that
I
powered students have control over this university.
have
And he's like,
powers.
walking out.
I have powers.
Yeah, she's powered, dude.
I don't have strong bone power, but
But her mind is really strong.
Maybe not right now.
Bone
Yeah,
power.
yeah, he kind of he's like, well, look, now the powered students are sticking together and making it. He's great, and he leaves. He
dude,
storms out.
you can literally make super tech. It's fine.
He's already gone.
He's gone. Yeah,
Did Beckett win this
he's
fight?
gone. Oh,
He just
okay.
wants to be mad and storm off.
I know.
it doesn't look like he's had it. You don't know if he's had his fight or not. But yeah, he's storming off.
He's doing a reverse Magneto.
Yeah. That's probably not going to be good, guys.
No, probably
No.
not. He's like an evil super genius.
Yeah.
Though. Did I say evil? I meant super.
keep telling you guys.
Oh, that's why. Because you keep telling me. I'm fine.
It's like yap, yap, yap.
I
all the time.
Anybody else like concussed Artemis?
Concussed Artemis is fun, Artemis.
She's like drunk Artemis.
Yeah.
She's drunk. She's amped up on an EpiPen.
Just got so much horsepower in her.
Okay, does Babe
I'm not
do
going to have a
her-
stroke. Don't worry.
Also, these are really good, pointing to a horsepower.
Yeah.
She's on her second one now. But
Well, now I'm worried you're going to have a stroke.
Do these have caffeine?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
That's horsepower plus.
I'm not going to have a heart attack. Don't worry.
How much caffeine does this have? Yes.
It's like
that's the answer. Does this bottle contain
Yeah.
caffeine? Yes. It's in a really obnoxious big font.
Yeah.
It's not the Canadian version. It's the American version that has way more caffeine
imported.
in
Yeah.
it than the
Yeah.
Canadian version that you somehow got at an import store and then didn't know.
There's like a secret import store at Uwu that has all that
That happened to me.
that
It's like
stuff.
that
was like, am I
caffeinated lemonade
dying?
that killed people.
Yeah.
Well, one person.
It's got the caffeine pills that really messed up that one girl.
She was so excited.
So excited. But
you
then
give
so
yourself
scared.
a arrhythmia with caffeine pills, Artemis says.
Leigh says through Artemis. Yep.
Excuse me, bitch, please. Are you gonna fight me or not?
Oh, are we supposed to do our speeches? I have a speech prepared.
You can do them at the same time, I think.
Can
Ow.
we?
Dueling
I don't
banjo
think you know
style.
anything, Artemis.
I do know stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I want to be president because I think all of you are pretty cool, and I think we can do some great work with our time here.
Woo!
Thanks, Artemis.
Artemis is like, I wrote that.
I didn't. Where is my speech I wrote for you?
Fanning out like a bunch of cards. Says, that's an incredibly vague plan. Do you have any actual ideas of how you're going to improve the student experience here? And like whips a few fireball cards in your direction, and they like explode around you. And I'm going to need you to take a powerful blow.
7,
Plus conditions.
8.
That
Okay.
doesn't super change it, so that's still the same thing, which is I think you just need to choose one from the 7
list?
to 9 list, yeah. Which is you can lash out verbally, you can give a bit of ground, which is probably the simplest one, or you can
Yeah.
struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
I'll just skip ground.
All right, so you're kind of like dodging and weaving, but you're definitely on the back foot, giving Terra more time to present her platform. And it's all just like kind of things of like, we're going to return the winter fire pits to the student commons areas. And so it's all just like actual kind of boring, but pretty decent policy, like for some improvements. They're going to extend the hours at the Victory Pub. This is all accompanied by each time she has a point, she like throws a card at you. One like turns into like a big dragon, and it's going to come for you. This isn't yet a resist a powerful blow. You have a moment to act here if you want to do something.
Earthbender.
Yeah.
Earthbend her.
I think I will start with my classic move. I'm going to just shake the ground a bit and just hope that it knocks her.
Okay, well,
About.
give me the roll to charge your burn.
11.
11. Okay, so you.
Nice.
11's back.
11's good in this case, I think.
Yes. Oh, wait. Roll plus conditions. So I have 12. Yeah, I hold 3 burn.
Okay. So tell me what flare you're spending to shake the ground.
Okay, I'm going to use worship. You put out a tremendous display of your might. Spend 1 burn to awe an audience into silence, respect, and attention when you unleash your powers.
Ooh,
Okay, so you got to unleash your powers.
That's a great move.
Yeah.
You roll to unleash your powers, but you will awe the audience when you spend that burn.
Okay. Oh, damn. 4.
Mark potential.
Mark potential. Say this is probably gonna, as a hard move, I'm gonna say you start overextending yourself. You're gonna need to mark a condition
'Kay.
as your powers start to overload. But I'm also gonna say whatever you were going to do does happen. I think you maybe destroy this dragon in some powerful way, but you're like fully overloading yourself in
Right.
doing it.
Okay. I will mark afraid.
Okay. What does it look like when you use your powers to like impressively destroy this dragon?
I think that.
Yeah, like a swarm of pebbles.
You create a like
Or can I like?
rock robot to fight it.
Can I?
Have it burst from the inside.
Or can I turn like stone and like melt the stone, and so it's like hot.
Yeah.
Throw
Like,
magma at it.
Yeah, yeah,
Liquid hot magma.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Right through.
Yeah, you start like firing up jets of magma at it. She can lava bend. Someone in the audience says.
You hear somebody else yell, weeb.
But I think everyone else in the group notices that after that display of power, your like all your skin is glowing with the like magma underglow kind of thing. It's not good. You are overloading. And the hard move I'm coming at you with from
damn.
Terra is she's going to like spin in and instead of a card and sort of like in a way that other people around can't look at, like she's blocking it from the audience, like
Stab me.
a handful of dust
Oh.
and blows that in your face.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna need you to take a powerful blow as she's like, now you're already overloading, now you're getting hit with the like overload your powers
Sand.
dust
8
plus
plus
conditions.
10.
So you need to choose. Does
I'm
this take
out of
you
here.
out of
KO.
remove yourself from the situation or fully lose control of your powers in a terrible way?
Lose control. Lose control.
Yeah, maybe. Well, that's what this dust does,
Yeah.
right? It makes you lose control of your powers. So I think
Okay. I think you go full like your brother was in the alternate universe. You burst into like this lava creature.
oh, good.
Like your skin was replaced basically with lava. All the ground around you is melting. You're like almost mindless with this power, just like lava's jets firing everywhere. Like everyone else's job now is to get people out of here, like away.
Yeah.
Or somehow like knock Babe out.
Anybody have a fire hose?
Can you contain
Oh
her?
shit! I'm.
And you like a full like jet of lava. Terra has to like throw up a shield card to block, but like throws her like across the quarry. You've technically won the fight, but it's
At what cost?
at what cost? As like the whole quarry is starting to like melt, like giant bricks of stone are like melting into lava as people are being ushered out and fleeing, helped
Yeah.
by some of the party. So everyone can decide sort of what they're doing to help people or to stop Babe right now.
That's my lava monster noise.
Cadence is definitely going to go over and is Babe still Babe right now? She's not like a monster. She's still
No, Babe is
cognizant.
like a
But,
lava
like-
monster.
no, but like mentally.
Doesn't appear to be.
Oh, so she's like gone feral.
Mhm.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. So well, Kevin's gonna go over to Babe and go like, "Babe, I'm sorry," and he's gonna put a basically airtight bubble around her
An
to
airtight.
until she passes out, and
I
then
need
let
you
it go.
to
Suffocate your friend.
directly engage a threat on this one.
Put out the flames.
You got to snuff out the fire.
Yeah. 6 directly engage is danger 7.
Okay, so this I think is temporary. So you're not able to knock her out. You can choose one from the list. So resist or avoid blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies. So you can like slow her, like kind of contain the lava around her. Maybe as create an opportunity for your allies.
I mean, if you create an opportunity,
Yeah, I'm gonna create an opportunity.
I'm probably going to, because I can fly. So any of the like other superheroes who aren't, super physical, I guess, or are crippled from the fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to rush over. So I'm going to like pick up Android in one
Mhm.
hand and then like pick up someone else in another hand and like take off.
Okay.
I kind of like fly out of the quarry and drop them.
Sure.
Out
So
of-
you can keep doing that.
Yeah.
I think Jason or Kevin, you throw up like a big construct wall around like around Babe. What's either Jackie or her concussion Artemis doing?
Go ahead.
Is
Oh.
Jackie fireproof?
No.
No.
Hyde might be.
Oh, sorry. That's what I mean.
Jackie is going to actually try some magic to try and bring Babe out of this. Maybe she's been doing some research on the powder and trying to find a counter spell for the powder. Whether it works, that the dice will determine. Does that unleash my powers?
I think that'd be an unleash your powers, yeah.
Haha, cool. A -2 to that. Oh, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. -2 is 9.
So this is temporary or unstable, I guess. Or sorry, you can mark a condition.
I'll mark a condition.
Can I potentially help Jackie do this in some way?
Yeah, do you know magic?
No, but
You can only really help with this if you can somehow help with the spell, because that's what
Yeah.
Jackie is trying to do.
Jackie's doing some
Fictionally.
fucking Doctor Strange shit to try and
would
dispel
would it work if I used my power to like help Jackie focus?
Yeah, sure. I think that'd be fine.
Okay.
All right, so you help Jackie focus.
I have to spend a team.
You have to spend the team
Yeah.
point.
Yep.
Woo.
Which means you don't take the condition?
You don't take the condition.
Mm-hmm.
But just for funsies, I'm going to give Artemis a vision from Jackie's powers
Oh,
as you
okay.
connect
Ooh.
with Jackie's mind.
Uh-oh.
As you see the vision of like Cambion in a boardroom laughing, you see for the first time, because you haven't seen it yet, the like weird man standing with the back to you. And
Mm.
it's all creepy. And that just like fills you with weird anxiety
Mhm.
stuff. And then you see the like banners being unfurled, like real fascisty looking banners being unfurled throughout the university, and like campus security walking in lockstep and stuff. And then you come to, and Jackie finishes casting the spell, and Babe is returned to normal, and the ground just sort of starts cooling around you.
Yeah, so I think I was to like help Jackie. I like put my hand on your shoulder and then have that vision, and then I'm like, ah! Maybe I do need to go hospital.
And here's a song from a band we like.
That was Feel It Too by The Bloody Hell. If you like this episode, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. Maybe drop a review while you're at it. You can also find Dungeon Punks on YouTube, so head on over there, like, subscribe, click the bell, do all those YouTube-y type things. Or if you want, just tell a friend. Word of mouth always helps. If you want to support Dungeon Punks even further, you can find us on Patreon. For only $5 a month, you will get early access to episodes with no ads. You will get monthly talkback episodes, deleted scenes for every episode, and we'll throw in some fun bonus games and other stuff every now and then. You can find us at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. If you want to chat about the episode, you can find us on our Discord or on social media. All of those links are in the description. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.